Growing up in the Pittsburgh area has really shaped the person that I am today. Sports and a blue collar work ethic are two prevalent themes throughout Western Pennsylvania. Those influences, combined with the effect my parents have had on me, has created the person I am today. I hope to eventually become a sports writer in some way, but I'm not completely sure what I want to do with my life. I'm an English writing major with a focus in nonfiction writing. I also have an intense passion for sports. I'm hoping to use my skills along with my passion and end up in a job that I can see myself doing for a long time. I'm a huge supporter of all the hometown teams and have been a Pitt fan since well before enrolling in the university. Sports interest me more than just games, and instead is a large part of our culture. American society almost moves along with sports, and people's moods are clearly affected on a large scale by what happens at the games. Sports aren't just about the time on the field, court, or ice. It's about the effect that those games have on our society after the clock hits zero. I come from a small town called Monongahela, about 30 miles south of the city. It's actually the second smallest city in the state with about 4,400 people. I graduated from Ringgold High School, whose nearly sole claim to fame is having graduated ex-NFL and Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback Jim Montana. It's part of an area on the Monongahela River that thrived while the mills were still open. Now it's just another small town along the river that leads to Pittsburgh. I enjoy my hometown very much and love coming back every summer. There's nothing like cruising on roads that I know very well and just feeling that sense of comfort that can only be brought by a feeling of belonging. There's nowhere I'd rather be from, and I hope to someday raise my children in the same area or somewhere relatively close. Even more than sports and my hometown, my parents have had a great effect on the person that I am today. My mother is a nurse for UPMC, and my father works for US Steel in one of their mills. Both are hardworking and have done everything they could do to give my brother and I all the things we could ever want. They were extremely important in creating a work ethic in myself that promotes working hard and doing things the right way. Without them, I wouldn't be nearly as successful and goal-oriented as I am today. We often have our ups and downs that come with a parent-child relationship, but I appreciate them immensely at the end of the day. They enabled me to have a full, exciting childhood and groomed me to become the responsible and intelligent young man that I am today. To say that there are only a few things in my life that have influenced me is naive, but these are certainly three of the biggest contributing factors in the growth as a human being. Without my parents, none of the other influences would really matter. But sports and being from such a great place have made huge strides in my personality.